Good morning, you glorious bastards.
Another fine New Year's Day here with the BP crew.
Only slightly drunk.
Well, I mean, it's only because it's so early in the day. On this fine New Year's Day. Happy Groundhog's Day.
It's an early Christmas / birthday present to Rudy, who's in here.
Good old Rudy. This is another Spite watch along.
Yeah.
We're actually doing Young Guns 2. We were going to do it for Leon's birthday. But
He's going to be so pissed.
But out of spite, we're doing it for Rudy's birthday, even though he's not here.
And it's not his birthday.
Which is the best part. That's the surprise.
Well, I know, but without Leon and Rudy, that seems kind of a dick slap in the face.
Well, spite works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
It's more a shotgun than a scalpel or, whatever they say.
Surgical is what you're saying.
No. I'm saying it's not like that.
Oh.
I'm saying it's broad and hits multiple things.
And tonight we're watching Young Guns 2.
Young Guns 2. On our 97 Degrees to Kevin Bacon, we're on movie 22.
Yeah, getting really hard to not watch Kevin Bacon movies soon.
We've had to avoid a lot of Kevin Bacon movies.
A lot of Kevin Bacon movies. We're dancing all around them like a minefield.
Yeah, like some sort of bacon. Some sort of dancing bacon.
This is the YouTube channel.
Well, and it's also a Kevin Bacon thing because he's a dancing bacon. Because he had Footloose. He was on Footloose, right?
Is that where they got the name?
Is that where Dancing Bacon gets the name? Could be.
No.
We'll tag him. Everybody watch it. It's great.
Yeah, we'll tag him.
Whenever I don't feel 100%, I like to lay down and watch him feed his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Asian Jenny.
Get some feeder porn?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's technically feeder porn, but I do
Are you allowed
masturbate
to say
to
porn
it.
on YouTube?
Yeah, I hope so. That's where I saw it.
Porn.
All right.
I guess with that being said, I'm Jake.
I'm Scott.
I'm Leon. Hey, I'm here, guys.
You son of a bitch.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Dan. And this morning we'll be watching Young Guns 2.
Everybody's favorite Emilio Estevez joint.
Well,
Quite possibly, yes.
the thing about this, for sure, this is Emilio Estevez's best movie.
Arguably.
There's no arguably about it. What could possibly be better?
Men at Work?
Okay, his best straight movie.
Loaded Weapon?
That's not the right one.
Yeah, it is.
No, you'll be fine.
All right.
Don't worry about it. Ever since we watched the first Young Guns, I've had the Bon Jovi song, Blaze of Glory.
You know it's not in the movie, right?
It is in the movie.
The very end of the movie.
It's in this movie.
It's the very end of the movie.
No. It should have been in the very end of the last movie when they were having that big shootout. When they were literally going down in a blaze of glory. But whatever. I've had that song stuck in my head for almost a year since we watched that fucking movie. I swear to God. Just to learn at the end, while the credits rolled, that it's not the one with the soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's Young Guns 2.
Yeah.
And so it was like all the music and all the things it was all the second one.
You didn't realize you were providing the soundtrack to the movie until the movie ends. You're like, wait, where was the actual music?
Where was the actual music? Because the first one doesn't have any real songs.
Whoa. Viggo Mortensen is in this?
A Viggo Mortensen joint, Young Guns 2.
Huh.
So I guess that's a good segue into I'll guide you in. So what you'll do to sync this audio track to your copy of the 19 movie Young Guns 2.
Flawless.
You're right. I don't know what year it came out. I wasn't paying attention. This could even be the 80s. I have no fucking idea. Literally no clue. You will pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Young Guns 2.
1990 joint.
1990. Your copy of the 1990 joint Young Guns 2. At the 9-second mark, when the Morgan Creek logo fades to black, you'll restart this audio track. You'll be all sunked up.
Another Morgan Creek.
Another Morgan Creek. Same as Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
They really had their time in the early 90s.
They did. I think it was Kevin Costner's company, right? Because he had a production credit or something at the end, some weird credit.
That'd be funny because that would mean our thing about our next movie because isn't he in the Three Musketeers?
Which one? Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No. Okay, yeah.
So again, you'll pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Young Guns 2. At the 9-second mark, when the Morgan Creek logo fades to black, you'll restart this audio track, and you'll be all sanctured up.
All right. Sounds good to me.
So go ahead and pause this audio track in 3, 2, 1. Pause. And we're back.
And we're
Young
in
Guns
it.
2.
James G. Robinson presents.
That's how it's done.
I beat you.
You didn't. And
I
you talked too
absolutely
quietly,
did.
nobody could hear you anyway.
That just sounded a little froggy.
Is that you?
Yeah.
How is that different than you usually sound?
I don't sound as froggy.
Another Lou Diamond Phillips joint.
Oh, I'm so bored.
I know, right? What the fuck?
Just wait for it.
I'm waiting. I don't know why I expected some sort of like fancy song or something at the beginning.
This is fancy. Can you play this?
A little Spanish guitar? I mean, I probably could. I've never
If you
tried.
knew how to play the guitar?
Yeah, if I learned how to play the guitar, you'd assume
That's right.
I'd be able to play it, right?
Hopefully.
Hey, look, there's a Leon. Leon Rippy.
Where Vigo? Why don't I remember Vigo in this? He must
He's
have
got a
had
funny
like.
haircut, and it's all short, where we're kind of used to seeing him with longer hair.
Oh, God.
He must have had a shit part in this though.
We'll see.
It's a
He
John
might be the
W.
main bad
Paul.
guy. You don't know. Do, 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 do.
You know, this part of the movie is actually a true. It's true events,
Some guy claiming to be Billy the Kid did some sort of interview with a...
and he wanted to be pardoned by the governor for the murders of all those people, because he, was promised that back in the day. The pardon.
Is that what this is about? I haven't seen this since I was a small child.
Well, spoiler alert.
Okay.
First time watch along
Basically.
and whatnot.
Okay.
That's where he's meeting a reporter right now in the middle of the desert, sometime in the 40s or the 50s, I forget.
I think I remember that. Oh, there they are. Hey, that's the reporter. He's just hiding out in the desert.
I love the look of old cars so much.
All the ones you have to open from the outside.
All those fucking crumple zones and safety. Okay. The gun here still work?
He looks like an attorney. Rush Bill Roberts.
Going down in a blaze of glory. How does that even work? He's still alive. He's talking about dying of old age. That's the opposite of going down in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all the other men.
Everyone around me die.
So many great little pistols and rifles and stuff in this.
Scars. What do scars have to do with it? Does Billy the Kid have famous scars?
They're noted when you check into like jail, like tattoos.
Okay.
So there'd be a record.
Such epic music. Adventure music.
It said songs by Bon Jovi. I wonder how many songs are by Bon Jovi.
All of them. I have no clue.
Right?
Nah, there's a composer who's doing the kind of more generic stuff like you're listening to here. He did, I think, the last movie as well. Even though there was only like 3 songs. And they were all kind of like this, just very generic.
It truly was a simpler time.
If I remember right, from that trivia page, it doesn't say anything on here, but that's what I can remember. In the last movie, there was a guy, Dirty Steve or whatever.
Yeah, I remember.
Apparently, Christian Slater's character in this was sometimes known as Dirty Dave, but they only said it behind his back because he was a filthy bastard.
That's why you need that long ass barrel.
This was a brilliant plan.
Pretend to be dead until the vultures showed up, and then they could follow the vultures to your body. Were you pretending?
Pat Garrett is vicious.
Huh. Look at that, 2 cross draws?
Yeah, that seems kind of weird.
It's interesting. I used to like to waste bullets.
2 bits.
Keep your 2 pence.
It's a great name.
Better than PETA.
Actually, yeah.
Aren't they redoing the Hunger Games or something?
They already have the prequel done.
Yeah, they're not redoing.
Oh, it's a prequel?
Yeah, it's about Snow.
Oh.
The President Snow before his rise to power.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
Which is Kiefer Sutherland's dad.
Kiefer!
Kiefer!
Going good! Something needs to happen. Jesus.
Something funny, Lena and I watched these movies like, I don't know, back to back, maybe back to back again. Just because they were airing them like in an all-day FX marathon.
Back in the day when FX was a thing.
Yeah. I actually called fucking Leon Doc. Hey Doc, I mean...
After watching it like 10 times?
Yeah.
You were like, it's forevermore.
It's back when he had his fucking mullet. So he looked a bit like Kiefer Sutherland.
Alright.
That's my excuse.
Old Doc Cotton McGigglepuss.
Old Doc Cotton McGigglepuss.
Cotton and McGigglepuss are names given to by other people.
He's a full nickname, and then his nickname has a nickname. That guy, he's got so many goddamn nicknames. Doc Cotton McGigglepuss. I don't know where the McGigglepuss came from. But I do remember where Doc Cotton came from.
Is that Viggo Mortensen?
Maybe his dad.
He is a very famous actor.
I wouldn't say very. He's like Jack Nicholson's friend.
All right.
Is that Viggo?
That's Tracy Walter. He's playing Beaver Smith. Oh, he's the annoying guy from Conan the Destroyer. Yes, I'll get you the keys. He's doing that impression the whole time.
Okay, I know. The thief.
Yeah.
The thief / rogue, right?
Yeah. And yeah, he's Jack Nicholson's friend, so he was the main villain, or the main henchman in the Batman with him.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy who has the what is it?
Bowler?
No, it's actually the one people make fun of.
Actually, the one people make the beret.
No, it's like he wears a fedora.
Oh.
Like Indiana Jones wears a fedora, but
Back
people
in the day.
mistake a different hat for being a fedora. Funny enough.
Back in the day, fedoras used to be cool, right?
Mm-mm.
If you're wearing like a 3-piece suit or something. No.
There's two people that are allowed to wear fedoras in the entire world right now.
Only two?
One of them is Indiana Jones.
Okay.
The other one is Mike Ness from Social Distortion.
Mike Ness. Social Distortion.
He's the lead singer of Social Distortion. He's always worn a fedora.
Name the most popular Social Distortion song.
Story of my life. Close your eyes and it's past. Story of my life.
Oh, that sounds kind of familiar, maybe? I don't know if you're doing
And
it
Sick Boy.
justice. Sick Boy.
The hat people hate is called the Trilby. That's the hat Nick wears, I believe.
Figures.
Even those kids in the movie, like 14, in real life he was just 22. He was not as seasoned as Billy.
All right.
So it would have been more like a baby faced. It should have been almost the other way around. Like the baby face should be saying shit to a grown man.
That should be Billy the Kid?
Yeah, kind
And
of.
Billy the Kid.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he was Cookie in City Slickers, the one who dies and they have to bury out in the fucking.
The Cookie in City Slickers is the bad guy from the first Young Guns.
No, it says right here, Tracy Walter, Cookie.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah?
Oh, I was thinking of Curly.
Ah. Hey, can I see you? He did that really well. It's not his first time.
I thought it was Spurlock. Doc Spurlock.
What did they say?
Skurlock?
Might have just been a mistake. See?
I don't know. I just...
No, it's Skurlock. Apparently here.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, it's only 33 years old. You'd think I would have known.
We've never watched it with subtitles before. So
That's
we
true.
just inferred Spurlock.
Huh. Chavez!
But then they start choking Chavez. I wasn't trying to sneak up on you, prick.
He should have been in the pig pen, right? That's where he hid in the first one. Nobody likes to go in the pig pen because it smells like shit.
Probably. Like human shit. The fuck is he eating?
Bread and beans, probably.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'd go for some cornbread.
Cornbread.
You
me
can't have my cornbread.
Oh, so I left my plate in the pig pen, or the animal pen. Hopefully he was done eating. Oh, they probably don't care.
He just got shot like this morning.
Yeah. So that's a little fresh.
Jaunty little number, huh?
I like it. They have all the cavalrymen with cavalry pistols.
All right.
They have the longest ones. Because, you know.
Yeah, you want to be the most accurate when you're on horseback?
Yeah.
Instead of cruising around with shotguns or something? I guess rifles would probably be the best. You just stop riding and shoot.
Well, the little tiny cowboy pistols are stupid.
Yeah,
Oh,
unless
4-inch
you're
barrel?
close. 4-inch ain't bad. 4-inch is pretty standard. I mean, that's like what cops used to carry.
You don't get the range.
Most shooting happens real close.
4.75-inch barrel. Colt Single Action Army Quick Draw model.
Yep.
And then here's the one the cavalry uses. They don't give a fucking barrel length, surely. They Billy the Kid.
Regulator!
Mount up!
Shoot him in the back. Imagine how little New Mexico was back in the day. There was literally like 83 people in New Mexico at this time.
That's why Billy killing 5 people in a day is such a big
Right.
deal.
There was
Oh
a-
my god.
There were still a lot of towns in New Mexico.
There's not a lot of towns in New Mexico now.
There's the sprawling metropolis of Albuquerque,
Okay.
Las Cruces,
I've been.
Silver City,
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
Yes, I've been to all of these places. I've never been to Silver City though, and I can tell you, I was not impressed by any of them.
But
It's a brave ass governor. Like, holy shit.
yeah,
I thought it was brave for him to show up.
I think there's both ways, but you expect to have maybe a fucking cowboy murderer guy.
Right? Especially because 12 shots, and if you're good and you're fast, I mean, that really, using Django Unchained, you ain't messing around.
Django.
Forgot to grab a wooden chair.
I'm literally deaf.
So they all expected that to happen?
And nobody came running in with guns about all the gunshots in the governor's office.
He might have sent his cake boy out to.
Cake boy? Oh, you don't know that he was gay?
Just because gay men have nice asses doesn't make them cake boys. Come on. Oh, thank you for putting Irish accent, because otherwise...
Yeah, you might have thought it was Scottish or something.
What if you were deaf?
No, I meant because he didn't really do all that well.
Oh.
That was more mocking his... You should have sounded more like this, you know.
Oh, potato, potato, potato.
The potato is my favorite.
Right?
Should have.
He's a kid. Give him a break.
smell it?
It was a simpler time.
What if it was bird shit?
They don't know that it carries disease.
Right on time.
I like the guy with the little flaps on the side.
I wonder if they actually used to do this.
Oh, probably.
Throw them in a pit. And
Oh, I thought you meant lynch mobs.
oh no, I'm sure lynch mobs are a thing.
They're right here. Take them.
Shit.
Not us, not us. Why would they do that right there?
Oh no! How big they actually were riding?
Yeah, they come, what, 30 deep?
Yeah, they roll deep.
Hey, y'all. How are y'all?
That's clever as hell.
What happened there?
The horse is like, take that!
Probably would feel good to kill a bunch of motherfuckers who are planning on lynching you.
Yeah. There'd be no mercy.
Can't take them all.
No Bessie! Blam!
How did I not know?
Chest pump.
All right.
Based on what?
They can just see right through the window.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is, right there. I feel good.
Those bullets are about to explode and be mostly harmless.
Well, they'd probably be loud. Keep people scared.
Oh yeah, it would flip you out. You couldn't tell
Yeah.
that they're traveling at very minor speeds.
At what?
Relatively. Very minor speeds, relatively.
Really?
Yeah, because there's nothing
There's no
directing the
pressure.
powder. Yeah. It's Chavez. Not Chavez, just heads up.
Good job, Christian Slater.
I'm as good as I ever was.
What was that about?
I'm sure they're about to say right now.
Gamate.
No. What the fuck? What the hell is Fantan?
A game?
He's the only one that lives, right?
Damn, the movie.
Pat Garrett?
Yeah, there's a few. I think.
Him and his fucking spirit horse.
Going down in a blaze of glory.
Take me now. That's enough.
All right, I hear a little bit of guitar. Okay, well, I guess the song's over.
That's it. That's all you get. Until the end of the movie.
Why do you keep saying that? There's got to be songs. This guy looks so much like Wyatt Earp or whatever, especially in the faraway shot. I wonder when those movies came out, like Wyatt Earp and this.
Same time.
It seems like it.
I would almost
Because I thought it was
guarantee
him. I thought it was Kurt Russell or whatever.
Yeah.
The first
'Cause
time he
there
came around
was-
the corner.
Early 90s had... well, there was the Young Guns that started it, and then there was Young
Well,
Guns
this
2.
is 1990,
Yeah.
so Young Guns had to be in the 80s.
Yeah. And then there was Tombstone, and then Wyatt Earp. I think Wyatt Earp came out right after this. And
We
then
should
Young
watch
Guns.
Wyatt Earp. That's the Kevin Costner one, right?
It's the Kevin Costner joint.
Going down!
I'd be down.
Another Morgan Creek joint.
Right? I'm beginning to think Kevin Costner's got some controlling interest. He had a weird credit in the last movie.
Where's my phone?
I love westerns. I try to stick them on the list whenever I can. So you got the Quick of the Dead coming in like 30 to 40 movies.
We should marathon Lonesome Dove. It's like 8 hours. You can't even get a copy of it, I bet. Who would even watch that? It'll have like negative views because it's like 4 8 parts, like 4 2-hour parts.
Yeah.
Hey. Is that Cameron?
It looks like it. From the Spin City?
No. That's exactly correct, but also from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I've never seen it.
What was it? Wolf Creek?
Morgan Creek.
Morgan Creek.
Aw.
Yeah, he's all butthurt. Oh.
Costner is not friends with Morgan Creek. Just a heads up.
Yeah, what's that?
Because Morgan Creek hid profits of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, so they wouldn't have to pay him, apparently.
Okay.
From 2004 to 2009, he didn't get any of the statements until 2010. And I guess they released the film under a foreign production company to further hide money that it's made from residuals.
All right.
So they literally settled out of court with Kevin Costner. He's got no love for him.
Time after time. It's kind of got that beat.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Right?
Damn it.
It even
I was like,
sounds
what the
like
fuck are you talking about?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh.
I like these guys.
Which isn't.
It's pretty brave. It's Doc.
Threatening someone who's just shot multiple people to death in front of you. It's like, goddamn.
It's brave.
Rich people entitlement.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I'm surprised they didn't kill him. What? I like this Pendleton character. Very stoic.
Him?
Yep. It's Pat.
Who saw it coming?
Not me. Actually. Never trust anybody in a corduroy jacket. I'm just going to say it.
That's good advice. That's solid advice. There's Vigo.
There he was.
Oh, intimately. I always thought that's how you should do your facial hair, Pat Garrett style.
Oh, all right, into my sideburns.
Yeah.
I don't like the big burns though. I keep that part really trim. You ever see that Perfect Man meme?
No.
You should look it up. You know how he's like the way his jaw looks? That's how I try to do my facial hair. I give myself the perfect man jaw. That's why my chin looks so big.
Well, I don't need to. I have a very pronounced chin.
Well,
Not like you. You've got a diminutive chin under your...
I wouldn't exactly call it pronounced.
Well, I mean, under your 4 inches of chin hair.
For the people at home, think Morty from... I guess you do have a pretty pronounced chin. It's the neck that's not there.
Well, no, I don't have a neck.
You have a perfectly round head. You're like the man in the moon.
Sometimes things you say are hurtful.
There's 4 inches of...
But now back
facial
to
hair.
your chin.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Perfect man.
Undercuts your jaw at
Well,
like
it's
a
supposed to.
at like a
Isn't that what
45-degree
chins do?
angle.
Well, maybe not. It's more like 50. I got some protrude. I got some chin.
Now, Robert, that's a chin. That's a chin you could crack a walnut on.
That's what I try to imitate. He's basically the model for the perfect man.
Yeah, but he has no facial hair. His is just chin.
All right, who's this? Uh-oh.
Cleaned up Pat Garrett.
That's a pretty smooth outfit. I hate low doors.
Give him a break. It was a simpler time. Or a donkey.
Is he like racistly Jewish?
Exceptionally.
Oy vey.
$20? What's that in 1893 money? It's like $85
Did
today.
you say that character's name?
Tweety?
Sween?
Sweeney?
All right.
$20 in 1850 would be the equivalent of about $812.
All right.
That's not bad.
I think they might be trying to play up the kid thing too much. Going down.
Right. It's like still waiting for this music.
It's supposed to have this crazy soundtrack.
It absolutely does. It's just it's a separate soundtrack,
But
independent of the movie.
But I didn't think that's how it worked.
Yeah. That's pretty an honor, actually.
So, just a heads up, Jake.
Yeah.
Hawaii has quite a few jobs that are hiring.
What kind of jobs?
School jobs.
What do you mean?
Warehouse.
Warehouse? Why the fuck would I want to work in a warehouse? You have any idea what I do for a living? I maintain warehouses. Oh, shit. I thought about it. I got a job at the school.
$4,000 just to work in a warehouse a month. Not that great.
Not that great.
But
you know what I did find? This might actually interest you quite a bit. 2-bedroom, 1-bath condos for $50,000
in Hawaii?
in Hawaii. There's a $400 HOA. It's a 200. Yeah, but you sell your place, you go out there and you buy one, then you only have a $400 overhead plus bills, I guess.
That's it.
That's it.
Got him. Please and thanks. God, that would hurt so bad.
Indian bone-handled knife. They actually did that because that actor broke his arm, so they needed to hide under a bandage or something.
The cast.
Yeah, he broke his arm doing a stunt with the horses, where he got fucking almost. He was like being choked. They
call it reins.
The reins ended up wrapped around his fucking neck while the horse is running. Broke his kneecap and his arm while being choked.
Oy vey!
I'm the opposite of verklempt. Oh,
So I don't know if you guys remember this, but Pat Garrett was actually in the first movie. But they make Billy the Kid a fanboy of Pat Garrett, and Pat Garrett is significantly older than he is in this.
I do not remember that.
Yeah.
I was watching a movie the other day. It's do you remember from Groundhog Day, Ned Ryerson? He's like, Bing!
Ned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was watching it. He was the
one with
villain.
glasses.
Yeah, he was a clan leader. It was so funny to watch him in that role.
All right.
Ned,
I had the
Ned
biggest
Ryerson
crush on this girl.
from the clan? He's like, Bing!
This whorehouse leader chick,
Which one, the
goddamn.
redheaded one?
Yeah, I had the biggest crush on her.
All right, let's see what we're going with.
I also like whores.
Nobody is going to argue they don't like whores.
Yeah.
Okay, I like her even more now.
She was one of the Matlock's slutty daughter's friends.
Okay.
All right. I'm about it. I'm about it.
She didn't do very well as far as acting.
She was in Lawnmower Man. Twister, apparently.
Not the Twister that you're thinking of.
Yeah? No?
I don't think so.
No. Not even a little bit, huh?
Not the Harry Dean Stanton, Crispin Glover Twister.
Wait, what the fuck?
You heard him.
That's a thing. All the leather and wood and stuff that they're constantly around. And like the materials.
Mhm.
If it was cold, like I don't know. I just love it.
I was basically raised a cowboy. My stupid dad was the last fucking cowboy. And so, like, this was his life to the T. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, I
Fucking-
don't disbelieve you.
Yeah, dude ranch, fucking, I could still saddle a horse.
Yeah, I wonder how many people still have spurs on their computer desk.
Yeah, I mean, just for the people at home, are my spares, you know, like, give me a break, just within reach.
Yeah.
Literally just saved all of them.
Little callback. She was in one episode of Matlock. I have no idea what's on her photo page.
Yeah, she didn't do very well. I'm surprised.
We'll watch along with the top highest rated episodes of Matlock.
14 and a half. Oh, God.
A
He's
little
not
light in the
gonna take a
loafers
shower?
now. Las Vegas. I've never heard anyone pronounce Las Vegas the way it's supposed to be pronounced.
How's it supposed to be pronounced?
Las Vegas. He's playing solitaire.
They won't burn anyone at the stake. Jesus Christ. Oh, you can see the cast.
Okay.
I didn't even notice it. Fuck.
It's lucky they filmed this in like chronological order. The first gentleman's jacket.
Yeah, he's wearing like 3 jackets.
That's his coat.
Oh, you got me. It's the overcoat. That's why they're called overcoats.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Because it goes over the coat?
No. It's a coat that goes over the coat.
Over the jacket. I don't know. I'm just.
Wouldn't it be an over jacket?
And then he has a vest on under that. And over his shirt. Blank. Oh no. I like the bandit masks. Those are kind of creepy.
All right.
Well, yeah, he literally did. He shot a guy's head off.
How?
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said head off.
Oh, I might have just fumbled.
It was Billy the Kid. Why there's so many shots on the outside of this building?
She's so hot.
I think you might just like the outfit and the big hair.
All of it. The whole
I
thing.
like how done up she is. You like those petticoats, huh?
Uh-huh. I like all of it.
Chokers are hot. Especially with the long neck.
Yeah. Really hides an Adam's apple.
Yeah. If a woman has a choker, the choker is like a black belt and sucking dick, right?
Right? She sucks dick so good, it must be a man.
I just
Only
say
a man could do it.
it's more it adds more influence to someone to look at her neck more than like jewelry. For some reason, when you have a necklace, you'll look at the necklace. Or if you have a choker, you look at the neck.
Ooh, the neck. There's a lot to that.
Yeah.
That was a hell of an analogy or whatever.
I got a little hot and bothered. I need a cigarette right now.
Shit.
Whew.
Let it burn. Oh, I like the ADR. That's great. They brought her in to say, "Let it burn," and then they had her scream like there was actually a woman on set. She's gonna regret that when the sun comes up.
Ugh.
Yeah, imagine that.
Imagine how nasty that saddle was before she sat on it.
Well, she just got done servicing Billy the Kid. And then who knows how many people before him.
And it's not like she could take a shower.
No.
Who knows how long it's been since she's even had a bath.
Also, it's snowing. It's like, oh,
It's too cold to take a bath. Doc managed.
Yeah, but that water was probably used before him.
Oh, come on, quit talking. What are you doing? Nobody can live in the past. That's why everybody from back then's dead. It's gross. They didn't even know things.
For my actual birthday movie, we might have to do fucking Dick Tracy.
All
I
right.
just remember that movie existed.
All right. You always reminded me of Babyface. Is it Baby Boy? I forget what he's called.
Close enough.
Yeah, they use it to make gunpowder. What are you fucking new?
Really?
Yeah. Nitrate or something like that. I forget what they get from it. But there's like 3 ingredients or 4 ingredients to make gunpowder, and they use backwater as one of those ingredients.
Yeah, I think Seagull shit also works.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And sulfur?
Yeah.
Saltpeter?
Saltpeter, that's, I was going to say peat moss. But saltpeter. I forget, I'm not a chemical doctor.
This is probably one of the greatest movies in my childhood.
Really? This has been so boring.
I loved every bit of this movie when I was a kid.
I guess it's a sliding scale. This guy, this Pete, it's like I like how they make him the comic relief the whole time. You know, he's got the Jewish writer that's with him, and you know, all the little funny situations are happening with him. I need a movement myself. No, Chavez! Doc!
Just rely on landing your horse being softer than landing on the ground as you jump off a cliff.
They're just all jumping. Okay.
Jesus.
90 horses died in the making of this movie.
Well, we'll see if there's obviously they can't even drop that no horses were filmed in the making of, unless they just had
no horses were harmed.
No horses were filmed in the making of.
That would be fantastic.
Time after time.
They actually just stuck 3 people together to make a single
you
horse.
take together a bunch of cats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my stabbed up arm. What a nice guy.
Well, he's got a bullet shield now.
He was already gone.
Some nice looking land right there.
Yeah, okay. Some high desert. It's a lot like what we have.
That's what I was indicating, yeah.
Ours is better.
Ours is better.
Yeah, much better. Bigger juniper.
More wooded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taller trees.
But you recognize the plants and the... Like,
Yeah, it's high desert for sure.
Yeah, I love it. Not Tom.
How did he beat them down there?
Really rode the hell out of their horses.
Yes.
Tom Pants. I didn't know his name was Pants.
This guy's a worker. He's done quite a...
I recognize him from a bunch of stuff.
I did not.
Are you talking about Pat?
Not a kid.
Oh,
Tom Pants.
I recognize him from a lot. I can't. That's him.
The Twin Peaks remake? Yeah, that's him.
Well, yeah, because he's like 40 now, 50 something. This movie was filmed 33 years ago, 34 years ago.
Yeah, that's named Balthazar Getty.
All right.
That's a cool name.
You like Balthazar?
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Lord of the Flies.
Was he playing Lord of the Flies?
Ralph.
Okay. I've read the book. And seen the movie, I guess.
He's the main character in Lord of the Flies.
That's funny. I guess technically there's two main characters.
You consider Piggy?
Yeah. Because those are the two the story's about. And then I guess there's
I never read the book.
There's the bad kid.
Yeah, I think I assume that's Jack.
Those are the three. But I think Piggy and I guess Ralph, I don't remember his name. They're like the two main characters. It literally starts with Piggy's like, yeah, they used to call me Piggy and I hated it. And then all the kids come up and Ralph's like, this is Piggy? Like,
Son of a bitch.
yeah, and Ralph's supposed to be like the good kid, right? Even though he ends up basically alone, being hunted down by everybody else.
Yeah.
The Mexican Blackbird is some song associated with someone or something. They just liked it. But in modern day. And they thought it was a funny reference to throw in.
What about Tommy Pants, you son of a bitch?
You are a coyote, that's for damn sure.
14 and a half.
It's America. We round up.
That's why so many of us are 6 feet tall.
How many times has Doc pulled a gun on Billy?
More than he probably should have. Vigo killed Doc.
Who was Doc? You were Doc? Yeah.
Yeah.
I died in the first movie, so.
Yeah, right.
Who did you pick?
What, oh God, I don't even remember his name. Sean something?
Sean Ashton Scott.
No, he's the guy from 2.5 Men or whatever. I forget his name.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, there you go.
Right.
It was
So
Sheen
we
something.
both died.
Yeah, he's the first one to die. No, the bathroom man kills him.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, because we were talking about it during that one, where it was like, okay, where everybody picked their guy. I'm like, oh, I'm him. And then, like, the next scene, he dies. I don't even want to watch the second one now. He's gonna pistol whip him.
Emilio!
I like how he didn't even have iteration, the Dirty Dave. Or Dirty Steve, I mean. I was thinking it'd be better if he'd been named Dave, considering... But
Well, he went out dying.
That's why I was like, when I saw him on this little house, right? I was like, it seems kind of pointless. For one, there's no roof, and for two, they're not going to be able to see anybody sneaking up on
yeah,
him.
no lookout.
You can literally just knock through that wall. It's Adobe.
Well, it's like a rock wall, mud. You're not going to get much penetration on that.
It's held together with mud.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's pretty dense.
Something I never really noticed is the idea that Pat Garrett took this job to make sure that Billy would live.
Hmm?
He got paid up front.
Yeah. And also, it's just like, if he's doing the job poorly, intentionally, that means there's not someone else coming in doing the job well, intentionally. And even, like, the testimony and stuff
Yeah.
of what happened in the event say that Pat Garrett never killed Billy. He accidentally, quote unquote, killed another guy.
So instead of shooting Billy, you shoot the guy who was going to shoot Billy?
No, he just shoots a random guy that he insisted was Billy, and that was it.
Oh, okay.
And then he got paid.
Ooh. Packing your own shotgun shells, huh?
It's funny is that it all sticks together like one large. It sticks together like a slug.
Okay.
So that might have been a pre.
Oh, like a pre-slug slug?
Pre-slug, yeah.
Imagine like the spread on a dime shot.
No, there wouldn't be one. That's what he just said.
Wait.
It sticks together
They
like a
test
slug.
them on YouTube if you want to watch.
Maybe.
10 gauge.
Shoot a link over to my Steam, and maybe we'll do a quick
Why wouldn't it
recap.
have spread? Just because the first one cuts through and the rest just follow?
No, I assume it would spread like out from the shotgun. They would start to spread. No, it stays together as a slug, and then when it hits a target, it just tends to just push right through.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't like the YouTubers, so even if you watch and comment it, I don't want to give them credit for their work. If that makes sense.
Well, maybe find a couple.
There's one, and they're the best, but they're also like COVID denying cunts. So
Okay. We'll talk about it while we watch it.
Only an idiot would ever wear a mask during a fucking pandemic. Fuck yourself.
I like the mask. You know what's funny is right before this happened, COVID, I mean, all those conservatives were crazy about facial recognition cameras and...
Oh, I know.
Big
And as soon as
Brother.
something would come up, they're like, you just don't want to be facially recognized by cameras. It's like, didn't you want to do that just a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, I'm all about it. The mask is the perfect cover.
Yeah. I guess they slightly deform them. But...
Could I get your card?
Where's this whorehouse?
Yeah,
at?
exactly. I do like how where he got shot in the leg, he's just got a patch over his pants. That's pretty funny. I'm glad they really kept that.
Warned him not to. A dime shot.
That's apparently what Billy the Kid actually said when he killed that man.
Okay. I didn't realize how historically accurate this was.
You know, some of it is pretty damn historically accurate. It's really funny.
Having a little Macbeth moment, huh?
He just doesn't want to have sex with his mom. Or maybe that's why he left.
Oh, that's what the hooker thing is.
What? What are you shooting at him for?
If he wanted to kill him, he'd have killed him.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. He's just going to cause some menace. But yeah, some of it's comically, historically accurate. Like, all these people existed in real life. They're just slightly misrepresented because, you know, they're fucking actors.
Yeah, they got to Hollywood it up a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. At least.
No. Poor Bell.
Tell him not to go. Don't pull, Bell. Don't pull.
Chavez don't look so good.
Oh, that fucking stab through the arm is all infected, probably. How great that would be.
Well, on the gut shot, you live a long time with a gut shot.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. As long as it doesn't hit like kidneys or any of that shit, it's a slow, painful death.
So they're right back where they started? They came back to Garrett's place?
I don't know.
They tried to go north, south, east, and west, and nothing's been working, so they just came back.
God damn it, the kid. Oh, shit.
What?
That's like Lonesome Dove. They go literally all the way across the country. Would you say Chavez?
Well, you didn't sugarcoat it at all.
Chavez y Chavez.
Losing all his friends.
Horses.
This is the problem with living forever. Being untouchable. Everybody around you is going to die.
So that had to be a 20 gauge shotgun.
That he took to the stomach?
Dime shot?
Well, dimes are smaller than pennies.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's a 12 gauge. The larger the gauge,
That's what I'm saying. Dimes are smaller than pennies. So a 20 gauge would have been...
That didn't look like no 20 gauge that he had in his fingers.
Well, no. But what I'm saying is the way that they fit into that shell fit perfect. So that
These
would
are
have
also kind of warped pennies, so maybe that's more closer to the width of a dime.
Okay. Thinking a 12 gauge it just perfectly fits?
I don't know. But to me, a 20 gauge seems like a dime would be just about right. Right?
Now, there's actually a box of 20 gauge in that cupboard right there. Oh my! Oh, this movie, shit! Go in
Exciting.
down
It's at the end of the
in a
movie.
blaze of glory.
It's so weird that movies used to do that.
Lie? Put out erroneous soundtracks?
No, they had the soundtrack of the movie, but the song that everybody wanted was at the very end of the movie.
Well, but still, a soundtrack's gonna be like 10 fucking songs. There's been one proper song in this whole goddamn movie.
No.
They played the musical rendition of Time After Time or whatever, the acoustic version. Oh, it's the Spirit Horse.
We got another meme movie coming up, Backdraft, because we talk about how fire sounds like pigs.
How fire sounds like pigs.
But after that, it's Tombstone.
All right.
So we go Three Musketeers, Backdraft, Tombstone,
All right.
which I think is a really solid.
Oh, and then Twister.
And then Twister, the real one.
The proper twist.
Lost
Lost
Boys, we're
Boys,
doing Back to
Speed
Kiefer.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man.
It's the new Lost Boys. The remake.
Is it really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kiefer's been all over this list.
Oh,
It's been crazy.
that's funny. I forgot he was in that. That's his first movie, right?
I don't know if it's his first movie, but he's
I don't know
definitely in
first, but it's one of his best.
it. It's the one that got me sexually attracted to saxophones.
Saxophones, you say?
Yeah, one of my weirder kinks.
That weirder than the squirrel thing? Mouse. Sorry, mouse.
Yes. Because at least mice are like mammals or whatever. Because it's a pretty broad spectrum, but, like a musical
physical
instrument.
object. Yeah.
especially a wind. You know, what they call it, a brass.
Ooh, do it again.
Wah, wah. Oh! I like them because you put your mouth on it.
Spit valve? No, I will not enjoy.
No, thank you. I like to drink out of mine.
Oh.
Why are you going to talk like that?
Ah, it's so stringy and thick.
Depending on how much sugar you've had. Sugar or milk?
I would never leave her.
There was a fly on the wall back there. I saw it crawling. See, it's on his shirt. Right there on the left next to his gun.
Accurate.
Real authentic.
Yeah, I don't think I would leave that Mexican lady there.
Will you go catch the rabbit or whatever in the hell she was just talking about? Uh-oh. You know what? I'm going to go back for my gun.
With the ice house? Who is it?
Oh, it's Pat. He just really loves New Mexico?
If somebody tried to force you to leave,
New Mexico?
yeah.
Gladly.
Really?
I wouldn't even go. I've been. I
You
know
live
what
in
it's
New
like.
Mexico.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You couldn't pay me to stay.
What?
I wouldn't even buy
You live
land
here
there.
freely right now.
I wouldn't even
I
buy
tried to convince
land
Jake to
there.
buy some land with me there.
Yeah,
And it
beautiful land.
it was like an hour away.
Hour
further,
more away, yeah. Couple hours more.
It was, like really tall, amazing proper forest.
Oh, picturesque.
Not low desert forest.
High desert forest.
Fine, high desert forest. It was amazing.
It was actually. It was tall pines.
But how far away?
Like about 4 or 5 hours. It's about I could drive. I mean, probably 8 hours or so. That's probably gonna be about my max. That I'm gonna want to comfortably drive. Like if I was gonna take a trip, for example. I think that'd probably be my thing.
Yeah, but an 8-hour drive, that's an entire day of driving between...
Oh, and I'd be with the girls, so we'd be stopping every hour.
So you're talking like a 12-hour drive.
It'd be at least 10. It would be at least 10, to be real. It takes a 6-hour drive to get to the coast. It'd be 6 hours. If me and you did it, it'd be like 5.5 hours. Right? With them, it's like 9 hours. 8 hours. You're going to have 2 hours. It doesn't matter where you go. You're going to have at least 2 hours. Me and the brother-in-law are always talking about it.
The cop?
Yeah, when we get together. Because there's very few things that we can actually talk about. And that's one of them. How if it was me and him driving places, we'd be there in no time flat.
Oh yeah. Kind of look like this.
That's pretty beautiful.
And I told you, I went up to St. John's to look at some property. It was about an hour's farther than St. John's, maybe a little bit more.
Oh, and that's near Tucson way.
No. It's near New Mexico way.
No, the one that Dan just was at.
Oh, maybe.
It's a little bit further down. Yeah. But I can't find the exact area. I forget where it was.
Seasonal Creek and shit. It was great.
We have a seasonal creek.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think I found it. It was right by Crystal. Let's see if they have a road map here. No, it's so remote that I can't even find anything. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like New Mexico for sure.
Too much snow.
Too much snow. I had some of my first real run-ins with snow in New Mexico. You old son of a bitch! I asked if you had proof, not tell me your fucking life story. Jesus, I hate old people so much.
Then I wore your money out of my belt.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Did you literally sit through this whole thing to hear this song?
That sucks for that dude.
They took pictures of his decapitated head.
Shot by a 21-year-old kid.
Yeah, probably somebody was trying to avenge Billy the Kid or something stupid.
I hope he lived at least. Yeah.
Little ass. Horse ass, but whatever.
Discredited.
In 2004, they tried to exhume both their body, his body and his mother's known gravesite.
Okay.
To see if the DNA matched. Was denied.
Okay.
So there's no confirmation whether Brushy Bill Roberts was Billy the Kid or not.
They used FBI computer data recognition to compare all the known images of the two, and there was something like a 97% match that it was the same guy.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's what IMDb says.
IMDb doesn't lie. IMDb does not lie.
Well,
I feel the need to say this sometimes. I'm just reading from a fucking random website.
well, hold on a second. Because after I learned this, I've been going ahead on the list and putting in ridiculous facts about the movies we've been watching. But most of them don't get any play because they're organized by like how many thumbs up and stuff they get, like how much play they get. And mine aren't getting too much play. But you be weary. How is this not in the movie? The fuck? Every shootout they could have been playing this.
I know.
And there's like 7 good songs in that fucking.
That's what I mean. We looked up the soundtrack after we watched the first one, and it was amazing.
Wait, so the soundtrack for this movie has other songs besides this in it?
Yeah, a bunch. It's a whole CD.
Just random ass songs
Well, apparently
that weren't in this
they
movie?
weren't in the movie at all. No, I think
You would know them if you heard them.
every single one,
Yeah.
every single Google it.
I went to
It'll
sleep.
blow
I
your
went to
mind.
sleep on my hat. My hat was my pillow, and the earth was last night's bed. That's one line.
In a blaze of glory. I don't know any of the songs except for the Blaze of Glory part.
What?
Yeah, that's why I keep only doing that little bit. I might have overplayed my like for
The whole
Billy Idol.
soundtrack is Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
You're not a Bon Jovi fan? I was just saying how I overplayed my like for Bon Jovi. But I told you at the beginning, he's credited at the beginning.
Huh. All right. Let's hear your favorite part, Jakey.
Oh shit! Okay.
Or parts.
I liked when the kid got laid for the first time and he came out and he gave a little whoop. I also like how he didn't shower. Oh my God! I can only imagine what that would be like. Imagine. I don't know. I take it back. I don't like that.
It's like Robin Hood, where she's like, Robin, take a shower. I can smell your nuts. It's like that, but all the time.
She didn't say nuts. It was implied.
Well,
but
also,
she did not say nuts.
He rubbed shit on himself before he went
true.
in. Just specifically for that. That's like his go-to move.
And yet she can still smell his nuts over the
All
worst
right,
shit.
fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
So yeah, that part. That's my favorite part. My
Robert?
first favorite.
Favorite part? The way they kind of rolled with some of the punches, like Chavez breaking his arm, so they filmed the whole new scene. Because of that.
Where they have that knife fight and he gets stabbed.
Yeah, just so he could be all bandaged up. That's pretty cool. I think, because it does make it seem like they filmed it almost chronologically or something.
Yeah. That's how they used to film movies back in the day. It was easier that way.
I guess. So my favorite part is actually what you said about how Pat Garrett, and I never put this together until the subtitles, till we have the subtitles on. Pat Garrett at every situation shot everybody he could other than Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
Like he made an effort to not kill Billy the Kid, which I think is pretty interesting.
Yeah, and then even the people who said he claimed he eventually did kill him, but then the other people on the scene were like, that was a different guy.
Yeah.
Or pulled doubt to it, because one of them had met Billy before and said it wasn't him, and the other hadn't, but was kind of convinced by Pat Garrett's that he's like, oh, it must be Billy. Garrett won't just kill a random guy. And like, yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, you probably
They
did.
probably.
All right, folks, don't leave just yet.
Second favorite part is the redhead, the naked redhead.
All right.
All right, you like the whole.
That's a solid.
That
solid.
was a very short credit scene. Normally we'd be still talking for another minute and a half.
Well, maybe it's a little long. My second favorite part, Chavez y Chavez.
All right.
Fuck. Historical accuracy, I guess, would be my second part.
There was a lot of funny
Part.
stuff like that. That's fair. I like that. That was good.
Yeah, the hello Bob, and then shoots Bob with his own rifle.
Goodbye, Bob.
Goodbye, Bob.
Good night.
Night.